Miss Electra, and today's video is how I organize my spices. So I have my spices right here by my oven. So I don't have it in my pantry, I have it right here, and it's very, very easy for me. So I'm gonna come around and show you how I organize my spices and what do I do and how I organize it. Maybe it's gonna give you some tips how to organize your spices. I know a lot of people have a lot of spices, some have a little. I don't use so many spices, so it's not like overwhelming. I know some people use a lot of spices and they need a lot of jars and a very, very big space. So I don't use too many. I do, but not a lot. And I separate my baking stuff that I use with the spices when I cook. That works great for me. Cooking spices are right here, like my baking are somewhere else because I don't need them in there, and I don't always need to be pushing them, moving them to the side to get to the things that I need every day. So that's why I do that. You can put them like all the way in the back, like hide them too. Don't keep them in the front because I find that is like distracting and that makes a mess. So that's what I do. Keep your baking like in a separate, or just keep it all the way in the back or in a little, different section, because that's what makes it cluttered too, because you don't use all that stuff that you use for baking every day. So, that's one tip for you guys today. All right, so my spices are right in here, and I am going to turn the camera around and show you how I decorate and the things I use. I'm going to explain. All right, let me turn the camera around. Okay, before I start organizing the pantry and showing you how it's organized, I want to fill up all the jars because I needed some new spices. So this is how I fill it up. I label all of them. Those are my croutons. Those are some snacks for the kids. So this is how I fill them up. I find it neater. You get rid of all the packaging because the packaging takes up a lot of space. And I'm labeling over here. Labels are from Amazon. Okay. So here are my spices. I hope you guys can see. I think the lighting is pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna explain to you what I keep by what I keep in hand that I use every day. So right here is these little jars that I got from the Dollar Tree. So they came in really handy, except the salt and pepper. These came from Target. So those are from Target. And then I used these jars, these mason jars, what I love, but these were from Hobby Lobby. They're 4 ounces. And then back here for the basil, the oregano, and the red pepper, I use these jars with like shaker lids, because we do use these to put on top of stuff. But I'm gonna explain to you how and why I did it this way. Okay, so I put the garlic powder, the onion powder, and the onion salt, and the onion powder and the salt and pepper here, because we do use these like toppings, I want to say, like, if we have a pizza, or, we want a little garlic salt, we do use these, and of course, salt and pepper. We do cook with them, but I do use these, for like toppings. Like, say I make a pizza. So, yeah, that's why I use them as shakers. You get what I'm saying? So, I hope I hope you guys understand. And then the ones that I don't use for, to put on pizza or food, I put them in jars like this, the mason jars, like my mustard, when I make my like sloppy joes. And this is a Greek one when I do Greek potatoes or Greek, chicken. And then this is my chili. And this one is Italian seasoning. I don't have the label. So those I don't really put on top of like my food. I cook with them. So that's why I put them in those jars. So, and I don't have a lot of spices. And then these, like parsley, basil, oregano, and red pepper, I do cook with them. So they're very convenient when I'm cooking. But they have the shaker on top, because I do put oregano and the red pepper on top of like pizza. We have pizza night. you know. And then this little one is, you can put, you know, the Parmesan cheese. I leave it there because if we do pizza night and I want to put Parmesan or any other kind of spice, I use that. So I hope you guys understand, and I hope it's like helping you, you know, maybe organize your pantry. I have like a system, pretty organized, but that works for me. Like I use these little jars with the little shakers because we use them like on pizza, on our French fries and stuff like, you know, like that. So that's why I left it in the little shakers. And these mustards, I hope I'm you're understanding me. Those are for cooking. I don't want them to go bad and really stale, and we don't use them all the time like the chili. So I have lids on them, and it just works, you know, good for me. And they're all kind of like mason jarry, I guess, kind of, right? So, and these little mason jars, I didn't tell you, I got those from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to show you the package. So I got these from Hobby Lobby. They were half off. They were $14.99. It's a little pricey, but I just loved how they looked. And they were a little compact. So yeah, this is from Hobby Lobby. So those are Hobby Lobby, like I told you. These are Dollar Tree. And these back here are Dollar Tree too. You know, they don't have them all the time, but when they did, I picked them up because I wanted to use it for that purpose. And then that little jar back there, I think it was from Dollar Tree too. They don't always have it. But anyway, so that's what I use. And then I have here, I have this glass canister for many, many years. I don't want to knock everything down. So this, we keep our syrup because we use that all the time. And then back there, those are from the Dollar Tree too. One is not filled, but it's usually balsamic, and then soy sauce. And then I have usually another one, which I have to go to the Dollar Tree, is filled with, actually two more. One with olive oil and one with vinegar, like a red vinegar. We use that, but mostly in the summer, so that's why I don't really have it out. So, yeah, that's what goes in those bottles. So, and then I have my popcorn in a mason jar because we use the popcorn a lot. And then I have my honey because I use it. I got this honey from a local farm. I like the jar, but I might be getting another honey with the little dipper. I'm not sure. And then the toothpicks here we always use, so I keep them there too. So that is how I keep my spice cabinet organized and not overflowing. And I separate my baking stuff because, like I told you, I don't want it there and I don't want to see it or move it around. I put it, you know, up high and in a different section. I'm not going to show that today. I'll give you a little peek up here too. I keep a lot of things in mason jars. That's my croutons, and back there is the chocolate milk for the kids. And then that little silver is powdered sugar because we do use that. So I leave it up there. And then those are candles. I always have candles on hand. I usually get them from the Dollar Tree and I just put them in that jar. I think that jar is from the Dollar Tree too. And then I have all my sprinkles like that. This white thing is from the Dollar Tree. And then I have my tips. I'm not going to go into the baking stuff, but I just wanted to give you an idea what's above my spices. So, and then I put this too here. That's for my, this is for shifting the flour. So I leave it there too. Sometimes I put it above, but it's not really in my way. So that's what I have. Oh, I didn't tell you where I got this white thing. That I got from Target. That is, it expands, which I like, but I didn't need it that bigger, but it's good for you guys that have a lot of spices. You know, even if you have a lot of spices, you could still do everything the way I did. You just need to get more jars. But this expands. It's really strong. I like it. It's not. It doesn't give in, or the jars don't fall off. It's really strong. So I like that one. And this one from the Dollar Tree is not that strong. Usually things fall off, so that's why I didn't use it for my spices. So I just left it for my sprinkles. They're all plastic up there, so it doesn't really matter. So I hope I inspired you and gave you some ideas how to organize your spices, and yeah, because I know it's challenging. You don't know what to do, and I like to get ideas from other people. So that's I like that. And the other thing is, whatever, you should have a basket all the way in the top, and whatever spices are left over, just put them in a basket and hide it all the way on top. That's what I do. I hope I gave you guys good ideas how to organize your spices. I hope I inspired you, motivate you to go organize your spices, and I hope I gave you some good ideas how I do it and how it works for me. So it's a little system that I have, you know, and especially if you don't have a big pantry like me. I have a very little pantry. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to try to redo it and show you guys. So if you have a little space, I think this works good. And, you know, and if you're using a cabinet, I showed you a little like what I do and gave you some ideas how to store in your cabinet, you know, to make it neater and easy access instead of just throwing everything in. So I hope I gave you little ideas, and if you have any questions about organizing, leave the questions down below. I'm going to try to help you guys. Yeah, and if you have any questions about what I did and how I organize, or any other questions, just leave the questions down below, and I'll try to answer you guys. And if you like my spice organizing system, give this video a thumbs up, share my video, tell a friend, and stay tuned for all the other videos. I'm going to have the Valentine's video, some other organizing videos, some other cleaning. I got a bar cart, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to show you the bar cart. It's exciting. I was happy. I'm happy with it. So I think you guys are going to like it. So stay tuned for that video. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on all the great stuff I do and all the things I share with you guys. And I hope I inspire you. I hope I give you guys inspiration, because that's what this video is about. Alright, so I will see you in my next video, and I hope you always remember to keep designing life. Bye!